Hello guys, this is Gentleman 3000 and welcome to my first video where I'm actually speaking. You might have come to this video because you have seen this, which is a remake of mine of the Universal Studios intro that I made for some reasons. And in this video I'm going to show you how you can use the blend file of this animation to make your own Universal Studios intro. Um, but the very first thing I want to do is to remind you of something. Because if you really start doing your own Universal Studios animation and really want to bring it to an end, then this will last a lot of time. It's not something that you make like one day and render then half an hour and then it's finished, but you might have to render quite a long time. It can be like 2 or 3 days for a normal home PC, I'd say. And because of that, think about it if you really want to do it, and if your personal computer is not good enough for this, you should maybe ask a friend or something if he wants to have his computer running like 3 days in a row or something. Um, yeah, but if you really want to do this, you should have quite a good quite a good GPU. I want to say because this is rendered in cycles, and you should maybe have a little bit of knowledge about how Blender really works, so you can modify some more things than just the letters, because this is the only thing that I'll show you in this tutorial how to do. Okay, so let's get started. Um, the first thing is if you open up the blend, then you'd see this. This is the normal Universal Studios animation, and if you now would want to change the text, then the first thing you wanna think about is you just take the object and you'd just see the first thing. There are two objects, one is black and one is colored. You take the colored object, go into tab, uh, into the edit mode. I just maybe no, I can't. Okay, doesn't matter. Um, that you now just be able to write as if you had a text, but this is not what it is. Um, as you can see, whoop, uh, it's no text, but it's a mesh. If you lose to Blender, you'd know what I now mean with this. Uh, that means you can't just change it. You can, of course, take the vertices and do whatever you want, but you can't just write what you want and use it. This has several reasons. First thing is, of course, you have two objects, which I've seen. Second thing is you have these creases here. Um, Third thing is the font I've used uh, is not available in Blender, and this is a pity. And it is available for a program that is out there and that some of you may have, and if not, it doesn't really matter because you can use every font you want for this. Um, and the fourth reason is that you have an armature that deforms the letters in the animation. As you can see, I did have to do this because otherwise I would never have gotten the yeah the moving this letters now really have. If you understand what I mean, I hope. My English is not the best. I'm from Germany actually. Okay, um, so you have to make the letters by your own, and I'll show you how you will do this. Um, so first thing is we go into another layer. I just choose that one because it fits good for me. We just hit cursor to center with Shift S. I should have I should have installed the screencast add-on, but I haven't. I hope you will see what I'm doing, and I'll just say what keyword keys I'm hitting. Okay, so Shift S, cursor to center, and the cursor is in the center, and you can add mesh, whatever mesh you want. I just make it plain, and you can now deform the plane. Um, Now, what font do we use? If you have Word 2013, I don't know, it's the same with Word 2010 or 2007, uh, then you'd have a font called Franklin Gothic Medium, which is actually the font that the letters of the original Universal Studios intro have. Um, this font is, for what I have seen while my research, not installed on your computer, but it is like downloaded every time you use it from the internet, I think. So it's not saved on your computer. You can't go there and take the font and bring it where you can use it with Blender. Uh, I actually did not master that, but you can use it in Word, and this is what I have done with it. I just took it and Universal. I've got the letters Universal, so I just take Donor Man 3000 or something. This fits fine for me. And what I now do is I hit print once. Then I open up GIMP. This is also a freeware software you can download. And what I've done is just I hit Control V to copy it in, and as you can see I have two monitors, and I just take this and I change the size of the picture so that it fits. Let's make 500 here and maybe 500 there, like this, and I'll just switch it over so that you have only the letters left. And you can now export this as JPEG, I'd say. In pictures, no, where is it? There, pictures. Blender, Blender material, and then under reference pictures. Okay, I've now exported this as a reference picture, reference picture. And what I do now is I go into I hit 3 on the numpad, and now I have more or less orthographic view. If it's not orthographic, then just hit 5 on the numpad. Okay, 3, and I go to background images. If you hit N, this bar will open and close. Background images, add an image, open the image, go to, well, I'm wrong. Here, reference pictures, and I think I saved it with unbenannt. Where is it? There. This is now, the screenshot we have taken. Okay, if you now want to build this up, I just say we go in here, take the whole thing, rotate Y 90 degrees, go into the front view, and you can start with modeling, I'd say. As you have now the reference picture, you can see how how you have to twitch the letters, so you can do this. I will just extrude this to here something. Okay. Next problem you'd see is you have round edges here. If you now would go and would do every single thing like this, then the result wouldn't be too fine. So what I've done was essentially I go with tab into the object mode again, hit Control 2, and now I've got a subdivision surface modifier of 2 on this object. And now I just go and medium points, so I can do this. Just make this very quickly here. And that should be fine. And as you can see, it is now much more, it now fits the D much more than if it's just the vertices and no subdivision surface on it. And if you now take the object, make Shift D, they have duplicated it, apply the subsurf modifier, take the other one and delete it, and you just take this with Shift and right click on the old object, Control J, and what you can see now is take this object, this is the old one, whoop up. There's a bug with Blender, which is that it always changes the European keyboard with the American one. This is somewhat confusing, but okay, doesn't matter. Exclude these ones, delete these, then take this new object, exclude these, and now you can just face them and you have perfect D. Extrude with E, make it smaller, as Y, and just hit proportional editing with O, and take this one, make this smooth, and it looks perfect. Yeah, very good. So this is our D. Now, here we go. Okay, the D is finished, I'd say. It does not look perfect, okay, but it fits fine for me now. The end should be quite easy. Sorry, this is my mobile. Okay. This does not fit well. Yeah, something like this. Turn off proportional editing, and I just model these letters here. It doesn't really matter if you have trees or quads. This is like an old rule for 3D artists that you never use trees if you can use quads, but in this case it does not matter because you will not subsurf it. Okay, so that it fits perfect. I just take this and this as Y0, and now they fit perfectly on this edge. Like this. Extrude this one down. Face this, and face this. Okay. Same thing with M. I have just duplicated the N so that I can do it a bit faster. Delete these. Take this. Shift S cursor to selected. L. Then hit point. I don't know. I mean, of course, I mean full stop. I don't know what it is on the American keyboard, but it's this on the European. SY and -1. Sorry. Shift D, SY -1. So I've duplicated it before. And here, all them at last. I've just merged them. Hit the comma again. And I just put these over here. Perfect. We I have the N here, but I will not copy it yet, for later. What are we going to do here? I just hit put it there, the 3D cursor, and then make one of 64 circle, RY90, make it smaller, and I'll just tweak it so that it fits with proportional editing. Perfect. These are just some techniques that you can use if you make your letters on your own. Scale this up. I'll again have to tweak it a little bit. Like this. I just hide the inner. Yeah, circle kind of thing. That we can just work with the outer one. Okay. Perfect. Take the whole thing as z minus 1. Of course it does not fit. Why should it? But this is done quite quickly. Yep, you see, just connected. So I don't, so it has no influence on what's up here. Looks fine. This is our 3. Perfect. What I'll do here is I'll bridge these two loops. SZ0. What the? SZ0. Oh, I'm sorry. SZ0. And merge these at center. Merge these at center. Merge these at center. Same thing with these. With these. Okay, that's all 3. Control and you can recalculate the normals. Okay, and the 0 should be quite easy. Now with 128. Okay. This. Connect it again. Yeah, it works. It's great. That's my brother, I don't know if you've heard him. Like this. And now take the outer loop. Control H to hide everything else. Connect it again as Y. Like this, and just this one a little bit down. Okay, that's the 0. Next thing is that we will have to add some to add some geometry to it so that we can make the creases we have here. You can see, let's check like this. You can see here. Essentially, nope. Let's go to the layer where it is. Just the wrong object. Essentially just this inner white to gray part is what I've copied from the original font, and everything else is added. And because of that we have to do this here too, because it would be too wouldn't be fat enough so that we can edit it. With the extrude and scale it down, scale on the Y, and that should be fine, so that we have this extra loop here. Same thing with the outer one. Okay, looks fine. This one here, up like this. Up to here, and connect them again. I just made the N, I remember. Well. What I wanted to say is I've used it in the Universal Studios, and because N is a part of Universal, but it doesn't matter. So you can see how I've done it. You can then do it by your own. You can also use another font to have some more individualization, and you can of course use letters of the original blend file if they're integrated there. Like this. Looks fine. And because of this, I have not yet duplicated the N, because now we can just take it, duplicate it, and put it over here. Perfect. Same thing with the M. As Y. Works. Didn't expect that. Sorry if I do not talk too much, but you can also skip this if you want. I should have said that before, but so you can see how I have been doing this. So what have been my methods? Same thing with here, just down, scaling mostly. Whoop. This to the front, as Y0. Connect these and these with a face. Weird. I think this should work fine too. Okay. Put this up a little bit. That went down again. And face it. Up. And this loop. Same thing with it. Like this. And these two, I will again merge them at center, just like with these, and with these, and with these. Looks fine. Maybe not just tweaking it a little bit. if I now make a loop, does it work? It does. That's great. But still too far in here. Oh, it's the last one. I should like put these over here so that this works. Okay, yep. Okay. We should be finished now. Actually, we can hide this again. But what we can do now is essentially, where was it again? Here. Take this one, look at it. We have first a small one, then it goes up a little bit, then it goes far more upwards, and then it a little bit again. So we need two loops essentially. If I am not wrong. Perfect. Now let's look again at the other letters, what I've done there. It's some time ago that I've done this, so it can last a bit longer. This a little bit out, this a little much bit out, and then a little bit in again. Okay, and now this is the fun part. Actually not. This is going to be a long video. This is going to last very long to upload this. But well. I first really tried it to do with a text, but there were several problems with it that I'll tell you later. That it does not work perfectly. Okay, with E, extrude to here. Then deselect the loops again. Only the outer loop. Should be alright. Then extrude it a lot. Deselect the outer loop again. And extrude it in. Whoa. What have I done? Doing everything again. Sorry. Go up. I forgot this loop. Okay, here 2, and that one 2. Looks alright. Extrude it again. No more. Sorry. And here we go. Then extrude the whole thing inwards again, a little bit. And now as we have selected everything, and to make it easier for us later on, I just select these loops again. Okay, should be fine too. And now let's go to the material settings. Then take a material, just edit here, which is universal gold, and universal silver, which is silver, and just all the things selected, and okay, here I am again, and now let's move on. Next thing, I'm going to take the outer loops of all these letters and just extrude them back. And if you now take the universal silver again and select them, Shift D for duplicating, and then back here as x minus 1. Then we can now take the outer loops, shift these, and then bridge the edge loops again. Sorry. Am I doing the right thing? I hope. I'm not. Wait a sec. What I originally wanted to do. No, it was exactly this. Yeah, perfect. Same thing with this. And with that. And then with the inner loop. Oh, fuck. Forgot that. I will do it now. And with this here. Bridge edge loops. And I think I also forgot this one. Okay. And now make everything fit. We just firstly take these as x0. Then take these here. And bring them back so that we can do this. Okay, this is the thing we want. So that it fits perfectly. Okay, there we go. And now again these loops. With all the vertices we have back here, and that universal silver. And now this is what we wanted to have. Perfect. We're done, nearly. One thing we're going to do is set this shading to smooth, and then add an edge split modifier, and just leave it at the default values so it fits. Yeah, now we have like the sharp edges here, but still smooth edges here. Looks great. Now let's finish this up. There we go. Okay, we're finished with the letters. Next thing, let's just scale this down so it has roughly the size of the universal. By the way, we can now, yeah, put away the background images again. So like this, maybe. Perfect. Bring forward so that we can now also scale this again. Put in here like this. Ta-da! And that should be it. Okay. We don't need that anymore. Should just delete it. this one into the first layer. This is what I want to do. Maybe not the first. Wait. Where is the armature again? Here it is. Okay, so in the last layer. Okay, now select this one with Shift. Select the armature. Make Control P. Armature deform with automatic whites. And look at this. It works perfect. Wow. Finally it works. Okay. But what you have seen is also this one here. Which you also have to replace. That delete this too. We have to look in which layers it is. It's here in the last and then in the middle. Okay. Duplicate this just. Move this to the layers. Let's go here and make this one black. Where is it? Wait a sec. This has the material background. Okay. Let's make this background. Hintergrund in German. Okay. And if we now, sorry that I have to do this again, look into the, oops. Sorry, I'll be right back again. No, what have I done? Okay, wait. Oh, here we go. Okay. Right. We have to look where again it was. The colored universal one. It was in layer here and there. Okay. So let's remember this and put that one too. Okay, it was here and there. Do I remember that right? No, there and there. Okay, sorry. This was the other one. Okay, one last time. Does everything fit? Yep, it does. Left down and left up. Okay. And finally, I think we have come to a point where it should work. Okay. Let's take a few renders so that we can see if it really works. Make 50. I'm rendering this with GeForce GTX 780 so that you can roughly see how quick it is. So many render layers that it could fit that could last quite a long time. It's mostly the count of layers and the compositing that makes it. Okay. My mistake was that here. You can't tell me that's a combined one. No, composite. Okay. That here we cannot see the letters, but now we should be able. In the day layer, but in the others. There it is. There's the back one, and it should work when it's finished. It does not. Why does it not work? Look at the render layers again. Okay, where is it? Okay. Universal is everything but this layer here, and this should be another layer. Why does it not work? There it is. Okay, I know why. Because I have filtered it out with an ID mask of the index 2. So what we have to do, and I think this should be everything, I hope this should be everything, that we go into the object settings and set the path index to 2 and the whole thing again. As you can see, with 50 samples, one needs one picture in HD ready. It's not full HD. Needs 42 seconds roughly. If you render this with 300 samples, it will last longer, as you can imagine. I just make a render later on so you can see. Please work. Oh yeah, it works. You can see that he's coming. Doop. This one will not last as long as the other has needed. Why is down there Dynamite 3000? That makes absolutely no sense for me. Okay, this one works, but this... I see. I see. You won't see this if you render the whole thing. Just don't worry about that. But as you can see, it works and it looks gorgeous. Perfect. Okay. I just made a signature on the background texture so that everyone knows it's from me. You won't see this if you render it. I just leave it out again. Yup. As you can see, it works, and this is how you do it. I hope you liked it, guys. Thanks for watching, and if there's a next time, see you then. I will also upload a folder with textures. I hope you know how to change these. If you just go here, this is the background, and go here into the material settings, then you can just change the texture here. If they are not properly packed in the file, although it should be packed there. But if not, you can just download the other folder with the textures and yeah, load it up here. and have fun with it. And I would like to see what you have done with it. And yeah, see you next time. Goodbye.